Hello and welcome to the onboarding webinar of the digital platform IDSConnect. With IDSConnect, the classic face-to-face trade fair is digitally enriched and offers you a multitude of practical features from which you can benefit. In today's webinar, we will focus on the onboarding process, from the first login to editing your personal profile to preparing your showroom and the back office where you can set up your team and check on your company's leads. Along the way, I'm happy to share some helpful insights on how to best prepare digitally. At this point in time, just a quick note that the EDS team offers live sessions that go even deeper into the features of the platform and where your questions can be answered specifically. The platform will open for exhibitors exclusively by mid of January. So let's start by logging in. Here we are on the IDSConnect website. IDSConnect is a browser-based application. Needless to say, you need access to the internet. In order to log in, you can just follow the call to action buttons that are spread all over the platform. I can choose just any one of those, like this one. Once I clicked on it, I will end up in the login screen. Just follow the call to action here to log in, and you will end up in this screen where your credentials are asked. IDSConnect just requires a Köln Messe account. There is no ticket required. So if you have your Köln Messe account available, you can just enter it here. If you do not have a Köln Messe account yet, you can just register here via this tab. My credentials are already saved and I will log in now. The moment that I have pressed the login button, the system is just checking if my Köln Messe credentials are correct and if I'm part of the platform, which I am. And as you can see here now, since I'm logged in and I have been identified by the platform, I see more information than as a user who has not logged in. So here is the basic and starting point of the platform, and I will now turn to the right-hand side, which is the communication center. Since I'm already known to the platform, I'm not asked to visit the editing profile page. If you logged in for the first time, you will be guided automatically to your edit profile page. This doesn't come as a surprise to you, I suppose. This is just your personal profile where you can enter all information that you would like to share. However, there are some mandatory fields that we require you to fill out in order to save your profile. In addition to these mandatory fields, you can just share all the information that you feel comfortable in sharing in this B2B context. You can upload your picture, you can click through the socials or the attributes, you can add some interests, buy and sell elements. I will explain later on why the interests and the buy and sell elements might be important to you. Once I have done this, I can just save my profile and then I see a nice summary of my profile and I can revisit this area edit profile at any time and apply changes in real time. Yeah, so for now I'm done with my profile. I just click on the starting page again, but I will stay in this right-hand communication center and explain some important parts here. So you can just click yourself around here. There's nothing you can break. Just have a look at all the different elements. Editing profile we just did. There are some networking settings. You can just work on the networking. You can take yourself out of the game, meaning that you don't want to participate in the networking, meaning that you are hidden. When somebody is searching for you, you won't be shown. We recommend to keep this toggle switched on so that people have a chance to contact you. Then we have the general settings. I think this is all straightforward. And here's one very important part, which is my organizations. As you can see, I am part of the Köln Messe exhibitors. So my personal profile is linked to the Köln Messe exhibitor profile. So when I click on the Köln Messe profile, later on, you will see that I have some access that other users who are not part of Köln Messe are not having. So this is just some access point that is important in order to get access to the back office where you can apply some of the important settings regarding your team and your leads. So here you see some shortcuts, and here are some other toggles and shortcuts. Just take the time and try. So I just clicked on the Köln-Messe here, and as you can see, since I'm part of the game, I have here this back office access. I will show the back office later on. I will go back to the starting page here and leave the communication center for the moment here. So we have now the left-hand side, which is the navigation. Here we see starting page, My IDSConnect, which is just a place where all the different bookmarked elements are stored so that I have an easy access to all my bookmarked elements. My schedule will save all the different meetings that I have agreed upon in the preparation process, but also some of the program events that I could bookmark here. Then we have the exhibitors and product section. I would suppose this is the most important part of the platform. This is the area where you as an exhibitor can present yourself. So just imagine that I was a visitor. Being a visitor, I would like to prepare for my physical visit of EDS. So I would like to see who is important for me, who is interesting for me, who do I want to see, and in order to find the right exhibitors for my trip, I can just apply the different filter options here. I can scroll down. I can just get inspired by some of the graphics that have already been uploaded here, or I can ask the global search. So whenever I enter something here, like a word or something that is important to me, then I see that the global search will search within the different entities, like within the exhibitors, the products, categories. If there were some news and some program elements, you will find them here as well. So the global search can always be applied. So make sure that you, when you prepare for the visitors who would like to prepare digitally, are looking for the right exhibitors. Make sure that you have your logo, some other data uploaded, maybe a background image, products uploaded, and so on, so that there is a good chance that visitors can find your exhibitor profile. So just imagine that I found a company that is of interest to me, just one example company that we have applied here. So here I see this is the detail page of an exhibitor. You see that there has been a background image uploaded, which is nice, gives me a good idea of what I can expect of this exhibitor. I see that there's some social media, general information, a description, a contact person, some products, trademarks, links, and if there was a program part, if they are part of the official program, there would even be a link to the program detail page. So everything is stored here, and for me as a user, as a visitor, I can easily contact this company. Here it's not so well visible, so I just take this one. Here you see I can register interest, I can request an appointment, recommend, bookmark, and so on. In general, the whole platform offers lots of opportunities to get in touch with you, to get in touch with each other, to to give incentives, to motivate engagement, to get in contact with each other. So either you can just use the buttons here, or you can get in touch with the people directly, with the users directly via the lead finder. I will explain that later. So this is how I, as a visitor, can get in touch with you as an exhibitor. And you as an exhibitor, you can do your best to prepare your digital profile. So just like your personal profile where you dress up and upload a picture and share some information, your exhibitor profile should also carry some relevant information, content that makes sense to visitors so that they feel motivated to contact you and to visit you also physically. In order to upload all the information, you just need to go to the media shop or the exhibitor shop where you can upload the content to all the different elements that are already included in your package. Yeah, so this is done in the media shop. If you have questions regarding the media shop, just let us know. We can help you. By the way, since it fits here right now, there is a virtual cafe that you can enter here where you can place your questions. You can either talk to us, there's a camera symbol, you just click on the camera and then there will be a virtual room where you can meet us and talk to us in person, or you can leave us a little message here. This onboarding virtual cafe will open later on in 2025, so probably by end of January we will be here. Just follow the different timings that are written on the virtual cafe. Okay, so this is in case of any questions. So this is the view from the outside, meaning I'm a visitor and I would like to visit a company. I can always click on the detail page, get some information, bookmark a company, and get in touch with it, whatever I would like to do. Now, from the other perspective, if I would like to look behind the scenes and see what's happening with my digital showroom, my exhibitor profile, I can show you what happens here at Köln Messe. Since I'm part of Köln Messe, I have access to the back office. I now click on the back office and here I can show you around a little bit. The back office is like behind the curtain. So this is behind the scenes. This is not visible to the crowd. This is just visible to the people that you invite to be part of your team. How to do this? So here are some tabs like team, visitors, contact request, and so on. The most important ones are the team and visitor ones. Within the team tab, I can decide who should be visible to the crowd, so to the scene, and who should be behind the scenes. So currently we have some colleagues behind the scenes, and visible is just my colleague Marisa. I could easily make myself visible here. I could also decide that Elizabeth should be visible. And this way I have applied her here. It's all in real time. So when you have a look at the breadcrumbs here on the left-hand side and check out what everybody else is seeing, they will see Elizabeth and Marisa. Now it might be that my colleagues is not on site anymore and I want her behind the scenes. I can just stop showing her as contact. So here you see she is again in the not visible area. So just play around with this a little bit. And in order to have something to play around with, you can add some staff members. Just be aware that you can only add users that are already part of the platform. So you can only add your colleagues if they have logged in at least once and filled out their personal profile and entered the mandatory fields. Only then you can add them here. So here I could add Mr. Tomberg if I want to. I just click on add and in that instance he is added. I won't do it here because then all my other colleagues will get a notification that I added somebody. But this is the idea. You can add as many contact persons as you like and you can have them behind the scenes or visible to everybody. Now we have the visitors. The visitors part is interesting because here you see how people have moved along in your or on your digital exhibitor profile. So I can see that Mr. Tomberg visited the profile. He even sent a request to the company and he forwarded the company, the exhibitor, he recommended it to somebody else. So if I was in the sales team, I would of course focus on the users who have showed some interest by moving along on my content in the exhibitor profile. And here I see that I can get in touch with Mr. Tombeck immediately. So I can say, well, I will send a connect request or I share this contact to a colleague of mine. Maybe I schedule a meeting right away. When I click on this meeting, I can just make sure that I meet that person on the stand or somebody else, somewhere else, or in a virtual meeting, so I can decide for all these different aspects once I schedule a meeting. Yeah, so these interaction points are available at many places on the platform, and here for the sales team, it might be most important. You can also download a CSV export so that you can import all this information into your CRM system. So this is a very comfortable feature. You can just try it out and just check on all the other tabs here, like contact request. Might be that there is somebody who wants to contact you directly, so just check if there's something in your back office. Okay, so this is the back office. Jumping back to the detail page and the general overview, we see some products and product groups. So this is just information that we share here. Some information is gathered in entities and in some specific areas like here. In the end, everything that is connected to your exhibitor profile will be shown in your detail page. So every product we see here on the platform has an owner, and that is an exhibitor profile. Yeah, so if you have a chance to add some products to your exhibitor profile, we would recommend to do so, because this is another potential touch point in the digital world to get in contact with you. All right, so let's move forward to the lead finder. This is also quite important. The lead finder is an area where you can get in touch with other users. You can either search by company here, or you can have the algorithm decide for you, meaning that the people that are shown, or the users that are shown here in the beginning, are the users who have the best match with the interest that you have put into your edit in your profile. So jumping back to the edit profile page, if you remember, there are tabs like interests and buy and sell. And based on the information that you put into your profile, you will receive some relevant suggestions here for other users. So here you can just get in touch with users according to the best fit of the interests, or you can search for companies. I just started it. Like only Kölnmesse, and you see who's there from the Kölnmesse. I could say, oh, okay, let's check out Kim Krings and get in touch with her. I can connect with her directly. I can set a chat message. I can bookmark her. I will do it here. I can start even an audio call, or I can schedule a meeting. And this is already known from a previous explanation. So this is always the same, scheduling a meeting screen. You could also just search for a position. You can say, please show me all marketing jobs, everybody who has placed something with marketing in the job title, and you will see them here. There's another feature, the show buyers and show sellers. This is interesting because here I have a chance to filter very specifically to only the persons who have put in their profile page, their personal profile page, some elements in the buy and sell section. So this will become more and more interesting once visitors have entered the platform. So when visitors put some content in their personal profile regarding their buy and sell intentions, you will have a chance to see them here. Just as a quick reminder, here is the buy and sell section. So I say that I'm offering something and that I'm searching for something, and I can just put the content in here and change it at any time. So this is very easy. So this is the lead finder, or the lead finder section, where you can get in touch with other users very easily. I would recommend that you get familiar with this. You can, for instance, just send a connection request to some of your colleagues and see how this works. And this is what happens. On the right-hand side, as I said, this is always your personal area. And here you see little icons. So everything that has to do with you personally will be gathered here on the right-hand side. So I see that here are the people, so there are the contacts. I have the requests here. I just send a request to Matt, and I see the relevant suggestions based on my interests. And this way, I always have a shortcut to the content that is really in line what connects to me personally. I see the meetings here, and I have some notifications here. So this is my personal area. Yeah, I will just show it here in total. There is also a program part on the left-hand side, just to finish this navigation part. The program is being set up right now. Once we have it finalized, you will see it here in the program side, where you can then also bookmark some of the program parts that are interesting to you, and they will then end up in your schedule. News will be a build up, so we are still in the building phase. So all the content will start building up here together with your content as exhibitor. And yeah, this is actually already it. This is the first onboarding, focusing just on the very basic and most important parts. So I would recommend that you take care of your personal profile, get familiar with the different features and methods of interaction, and upload the relevant information for your exhibitor profile. Get the content done as soon as possible so that visitors who will enter the platform soon have a chance to find out who fits their needs best so that they can prepare their visit optimally. Yeah, that's about it. So I hope that I see you soon in one of the live sessions. I'll be happy to answer any questions that might arise there and to do some deep dives with you together. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very successful preparation for EDS. See you there, your EDS team. Thanks.